What's up, guys? It's Argon657 here. Today I bring you another Pokemon Ultra Sun Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle. This one's going to be against Chris. So we have a PU battle, and his team looks pretty interesting. I'm not sure what kind of Savali he's running. He has a Butterfree, which is kind of interesting. I rarely ever see Butterfrees in PU battles. Like, I hardly ever see them. Usually they're like, I think they're like Focus Sash leads, or I have no idea what kind of Butterfree he may be running. He has the Wish Pass of Licky Licky. He has the what is it? The Mudsdale. He probably has Choice Scarf Haunter, and his Flareon is likely Guts with Toxic Orb. So that'll be pretty nice. Honestly, like Guts Toxic Orb Flareon isn't really a big deal, just because I have plenty of Pokemon that can deal with it. So yeah, I do have my Choice Banded on Pheasant. I do have my Type Null, my Girder. I actually have two Violet Pokemon. But I have Skuntank. I have Primeape, which is Choice Scarf, because every Primeape is Choice Scarf in the PU tier, pretty much. You don't really see any other sets other than Choice Scarf on Primeape. And then Mesprit. I do have Mesprit with Stealth Rocks and stuff. That's basically the Pokemon that I set up Stealth Rocks with. But I'm pretty sure his Savali is Defog, because I'm pretty sure something on his team is going to have an Entry Hazard removal, because he has like 2 Pokemon weak to rocks, so I'm sure this Savali is definitely his Defogger. So anyways, we're going to start with the battle. And I did expect him to want to lead off with the what was it, the Flareon. So I let off with my Pheasant, which is Choice Bandit, and this Flareon actually turns out to be a male Flareon. So that means that my return will actually no, it's a female. Never mind. Yeah, it's a female Flareon. So I'm not going to be able to do that much damage to Flareon because of the rivalry. But U-turn still does a considerable amount. But he's going to end up going straight for the Flare Blitz without any hesitation. And I'm able to take 1 at least. I'm going to be able to take at least 2. I might be able to take a second one. It really depends. But he's going to switch out. He's going to go into his Butterfree over here, which is probably going to be his Focus Sash or something like that. I'm not sure. But I'm going to set up my rocks. This is actually a good play on his part, going into his Butterfree before I set up the hazards. But he's going to go for the Quiver Dance. So he's going to start setting up this early. So I do have the Skuntank though, but then again, I don't really have too much to deal with this Butterfree once it starts setting up all over me. So he's at +1 right now. So I'm really hoping that he may not have Sleep Powder, but I do have the Primeape, which is Choice Scarfed, and I do have the Stone Edge. So I am going to go for the Stone Edge, I think. I predict him to switch out. I think. But he's going to go into his Mudsdale. The thing is, this battle was from a long time ago, so I don't really remember much, but I do go for the Stone Edge. And he's going to get the Stamina ability, so he's now at +1 defense, so this is going to be a bit of a problem, because Mudsdale can actually 1v1 the rest of my team if I don't play around correctly. So I'm going to go to my Girder, and because he's at +1, I'm going to have to set up a bunch of bulk ups if I'm going to do anything to this Mudsdale. Because Mudsdale is very bulky. I'm pretty sure this thing may carry Rest or something like that, but he's going to switch out. He's going to go into his Butterfree over here, and yeah, his Butterfree is going to take substantial damage from Stealth Rocks. So I'm going to go for the bulk up over here to get up to +1. So now I'm at +1 defense and +1 attack, and I am careful nature, so this Psychic is not going to do too much damage to my Girder, so I'm able to live 1. And I am going to finish off the Butterfree with the Ice Punch, so that's pretty good. So Butterfree is gone. Although Butterfree wasn't too big of a deal, to be honest, to deal with. So yeah, now he's going to go to his Flareon over here, which is going to take Stealth Rock damage. And I do carry the Mach Punch, but he's going to go for the Quick Attack. So that's pretty good for him. So he's going to get some chip damage on me before I knock him out with the Mach Punch. So both of his Pokemon that are weak to rocks are gone. So now he's going to go to his Haunter. And he's likely Choice Scarf, I'm guessing. But I don't really have a good switch in, so I'm just going to stay in the Death Fodder. And he's going to finish me off with the Dazzling Gleam, so not a big deal. Yeah, so I'm now going to go to my Skuntank, and I think I have Pursuit over here. I think I'm going to go for the Pursuit. No, never mind, I don't have Pursuit. My bad. Yeah, I don't think Skuntank has Pursuit over here. I don't... yeah, this Skuntank probably doesn't have Pursuit, so... Oh yeah, this is definitely not Pursuit, because this is actually a special-based Skuntank. The thing is, Acid Spray gives -2 to the opposing Pokemon, so that means that I'll be able to do a lot more damage with the Dark Pulse. Now, I do decide to go for the Z move, because I do want to at least put a big dent onto this Mudsteel. I do need to break this Mudsteel, because it's actually getting really annoying with the defense boost. So I'm just going to go for the Black Hole Eclipse. And it should knock out the Mudsteel even after -2. No, wait, it should knock out the Mudsteel with the -2. And luckily I'm able to knock out this Mudsteel. So now I don't have to worry about it with all the Staminas and all that. Because the rest of my Pokemon are, I think, physical attackers. So he's going to go to Silvally, which appears to be Dragon. But I'm going to... it looks like it's Silvally Water. It could be Silvally Water or Dragon, one of the two. But he's going to go for the Defog. Like, I don't really care about the Defog. I mean, because his Pokemon, his Butterfree and his Flareon are both gone. So I'm not really too worried about it. But he's going to end up switching out. And I'm going to continue going for the Acid Spray over here, because I know that I could definitely do a lot of damage to the remaining of his team with the Acid Spray, with my Skuntank. But I do get a critical hit with the, what was it, the Dark Pulse on the Licky. But he's going to go for the Wish over here, and I'm thinking he's probably going to pass it on to his Silvally. But I am going to go for the Acid Spray again, and try to get the -2 defense. So yeah, I am going to go for the Dark Pulse for some reason. I probably should have went for the Acid Spray again, because then I would have been able to be at a better situation. Now he's at full health. And yeah, I'm going to go for the Acid Spray once more. And he's now at -2, so I'm pretty sure he's going to want to switch out over here. And turns out to be Silvally Water. And I thought it was Silvally Dragon, so it's not Silvally Dragon, it's Silvally Water. So as you can see, that Surf did a pretty decent amount. It actually did more than half, so... he's going to go to his Licky over here, and I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse, thinking that he might want to stay in, but at this point it is a 2-hit KO on the Licky, so I'm free to just click Dark Pulse and knock out the Licky, so I don't have to worry about the Wish Pass or anything like that. So now he's going to go back into his Silvally, and Skuntank's actually doing a lot of work in this battle. Yeah, Skuntank is a really good Pokemon at this point. Honestly, with the Acid Spray and the Dark Pulse and the Z move, I mean, you can pretty much do a lot of work against the opposing Pokemon. He is able to knock me out with the Surf, which is fine, but the Skuntank did so much work. It was able to knock out Mudsteel. It was able to knock out Licky. And yeah, I'm going to go for the Night Slash, because I know his last Pokemon is the Haunter. So he's going to end up going into, he's going to go for the Surf. And Surf is not going to be enough to knock me out. So I'm going to go for the Night Slash again. I did go for the Night Slash predicting the Haunter switching, so that way I could go for the return. So I'm able to knock out the Silvally, and his last Pokemon is the Haunter. And yeah, at this point, my Type Null doesn't do anything in this battle. Because of the fact that Haunter just completely walls it. My only attacking move is Frustration. So Type Null really isn't too big of a deal. So I'm now going to go to my Mesmer, which can take one Dazzling Gleam. and I'm pretty sure he's locked into it. So, yeah, so I'm going to be able to finish off the Haunted with the Psychic, and that's pretty much good game. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a pretty good battle overall. So, anyways, if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a comment below, leave that like button, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys later.